Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and thank you for joining me again today. So I am using the Felicity Jane kit again, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name of it. The last video that I did, I actually did a while ago, a couple weeks ago, and just had it pre-set up to just, go up on. That's one thing that's nice about YouTube is I can do a bunch of videos and then have them just go live on certain days. So I don't exactly remember the name. I want to say it's Brie, B-R-I-E, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I was just trying to use this kit up. It was my goal to use more of these kits up this year, but one is better than none, right? I actually have another one pulled that I might use. I don't know if I'll get it done this year or not. Probably not, but we'll see. However, I honestly wasn't going to exactly put this one up just yet. Or at all, I guess I should say. I was not so sure that I really liked it. I started working on it. Basically I found this background paper and with the lines on it, and I thought, that's kind of different and unique, and it could totally make a background right there. And so I started to go for it, and I'm going to glue things down. I just have these 3 photos of my daughter. She took some selfies for me, and I I don't have the video sped up too much because it's a rather short video, but you can kind of see I'm just playing it around. But I really like that background paper. I think it would also be really neat cut in half and like put on both ends of a double page layout or something like that. Or you could do it, where the lines are going horizontally and they could be journaling lines of some sort. But the one thing I was struggling with here was the pinks that are kind of more on the background paper and this paper here that I am gluing them onto were different than the pinks, say, like that heart one on the right-hand side. I think those are the manufacturer strips. So they're a little bit different of a pink, and that's where I start to kind of fumble. And I do apologize. I guess I could have sped this up a little quicker, but it still doesn't take too long. But you get to see a little more of a real-time type of process. I am going to take a minute here, and I'm going to do some stitching. I don't record that, so don't worry, you don't have to watch that. But then the other thing is, unfortunately, most of the stitching gets covered up, but you know what? What you can see is still really pretty. So, but I was just kind of in the mood to sit there and do something, but not so much scrap. I do want to tell you, if you're looking for some kind of service where you can use like this one, I'll leave this mat below that I'm using. It's actually made for stamping, but I use it because I don't do a lot of stamping, and I actually have 2. But it's a close to my heart mat, and one side is like a grid cutting mat, and the other side is that foam. And I use it all the time when I poke holes to do stitching, so I don't. Yeah, you can see where some of the holes are that I punched, but it's not bad. I think it would last for quite a while before anything happened to it. So I will link that below if I remember. And so I decided to go with that heart border. The thing I think about the heart border that was kind of throwing me off was it's really pretty, though. I think it goes now looking at it on the video. It just didn't stand out enough for me, I think. But now looking at it in the video, it really I think the colors go well with the stripes that are going up and down. So another reason I quit getting Felicity Jane kits is they were hard to use. To me, there's just not enough embellishments. And I'm trying to get better about bringing in, I have die sets that I need to use and things like that. But honestly, I was being kind of lazy this day and I didn't want to bring anything else in. I just wanted to use what was there. And so I'm trying not to be, that lazy, but, we all have those days where we just want to sit down and scrap, and when we don't want it to be a work, or a job. I did really, really like these borders up at the top, but they are not going to make it on the layout. I think they're too round, and the shape of them just really didn't go with the rest of the layout as much as I like them. Had they been more of the other colors that are on the layout already, I might have gone for it, but I think, yeah, that they just were not I wasn't feeling it with those. I really like, I leave them up there until I get a lot of long ways into the video, but um, I just wasn't feeling those. So I tried with the borders or the banners, I guess they're called. Playing around, there was those fabric type banner stickers. I really like those. What I didn't like about them was that they have like an eyelet in them for like the whole of the banner. And that part of the banner sticks up super high compared to the rest of the banner. And I don't mind some dimension, but the stickiness on the back of that banner would make it really hard to really kind of pop it up to make it all look normal. So those don't make it on this layout. I do end up using those on another layout, but so I'm also trying out these frames. And again, I wish I was looking at it through the video because I really like the way those frames look right now. But when I was doing the layout, I just wasn't feeling it. I think part of the problem it was I was not really in the mood. You know how you're really in the mood to sit down and scrap, but when you do it, it just doesn't come together the way you want. And so it kind of puts you in a downer type of mood. So I think that's kind of what I was feeling. I just wanted to go in and use some of this stuff up. And it was just like, okay, I felt like I was forcing myself to use some of this stuff. So being lazy and not getting out other things, I was ruining my mood and not making me want to use these things, which totally defeats the purpose, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to play around with everything, and not a lot more, I don't think, is on the video. This video does not much more to it, but you will see the still shot photos. I'm going to glue everything down off of camera, and here come those still shot photos, but you'll see how I kind of just add some of these sprinkle some of these circle stickers around, and then that is pretty much going to be the layout. I really wanted to use up some of these circles because I like them. Oh, and then the other thing I did was I made some faux stitching black lines going down and up um, some of the patterns that were on the paper, and that really pulled it together. So I hope you guys like this layout. I think it came together. It's different than I normally do. So let me know what you think below. All right, bye.